Hey everyone, welcome to week 10 of our Fundamentals of College Writing course. This week we're going to be thinking about the relationship between storytelling and writing research and sort of looking at what those two types of writing have in common. As you see here, there's kind of this idea that good research tells a story. And thinking about research in this way, thinking about your research project in Comp 1 as telling a story may help you with writing that project. Because you may be a little bit you're probably more familiar with stories and telling stories than you are with conducting research. So, what does writing project 1, the narrative collage, have to do with writing project 3? Aren't they two separate genres? They are. But thinking about the relationship between a story and a research paper can help us understand how research papers also tell stories. The subject of the story changes, however, from you to the subject that you're researching. Let's think about a few elements of storytelling. There's a specific setting, a cast of characters, some kind of conflict leading to tension, and a resolution that concludes the story. Now let's think about these elements as they relate to your research paper, and you'll see that the elements of a story are also the elements of a research paper. So for setting, where does your problem take place? Can you locate the spaces or locations that are most affected by it? For characters, who are the key players, influencers, or policymakers, and who should be most invested in your argument and your findings? So you are kind of going to be the narrator. You're the one telling the story. There are going to be other scholars and thinkers who you're citing. And you should also consider the people that are being affected by the question that you are exploring in your project. For the conflict, there's going to be some reason for researching and exploring. A problem, a desire for greater understanding sets your research in motion. Tension, there's going to be multiple ways of solving or thinking about the issue. And those things often conflict, generating tension as you advocate for and set out to answer your research question. And then a resolution, a sense of closure in which you use your supported thesis to offer next steps or inspire some kind of action in the reader. A resolution does not mean that the research question is 100% definitively answered. Resolution simply means that your paper comes to a satisfying conclusion and leaves the reader with a greater understanding of the research question. And to kind of get a sense of this, I'd like you to watch this video on the story of bottled water. This video does a good job of illustrating how research and stories are often connected. And then for task 10.2, you're going to make your weekly discussion board post. I'd like you to answer the following questions about your research paper. Who are the main characters of your research paper? Who are the minor characters? What is the setting of your paper and what is the central conflict? Where are the moments of tension and what are possible resolutions? It's my goal that by thinking about your research in this, kind of different way of connecting the parts of a research paper to the parts of the story, that you'll be able to gain a little bit more insight into some of the things you're going to be addressing within your project. That is all for this week. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to let me know.